Welcome to Figures in History. Join us on a captivating journey through time as we uncover key facts about influential individuals who have shaped our world. In this episode, we will be discussing Wilhelmina Drucker. Wilhelmina Drucker, born on September 30, 1847, in Amsterdam, was a pioneering feminist and one of the first Dutch women to address the issue of women's rights in the Netherlands. She was the illegitimate daughter of a wealthy man, Christian Drucker, who acknowledged her but did not marry her mother, Louise Ottilie Drucker. This personal history of social stigma due to her birth status deeply influenced Wilhelmina's later activism. She fought for equal rights, particularly focusing on the legal and social status of women, challenging the norms of her time by advocating for women's suffrage and the right to education and employment. In 1889, Wilhelmina Drucker co-founded the Vrije Vrouwenvereniging, Free Women's Association, which was one of the first feminist organizations in the Netherlands. The association aimed to improve women's rights through education and legal reform. It was an important platform for women to discuss and advocate for issues such as divorce rights, parental rights, and the right to work. Drucker's involvement with the Vrije Vrouwenvereniging marked the beginning of her long career in activism and solidified her position as a key figure in the Dutch women's movement. Wilhelmina Drucker's activism was not limited to the Netherlands, she was also involved in international efforts to advance women's rights. She participated in the International Congress of Women held in Paris in 1900, where she represented Dutch women. Her international engagement demonstrated her belief in the importance of global solidarity among women fighting for equality. This Congress was a pivotal moment in the early international women's movement, and Drucker's presence there highlighted her commitment to the cause. One of Wilhelmina Drucker's significant achievements was her role in the establishment of the Dutch feminist magazine Evolutie in 1893, which she co-edited with her sister, Louise Drucker. The magazine was a critical tool for spreading feminist ideas and served as a mouthpiece for the women's suffrage movement in the Netherlands. Evolutie provided a platform for women to share their experiences, discuss feminist literature, and mobilize support for women's rights issues, contributing significantly to the spread of feminist thought in the Dutch society. Drucker's dedication to women's rights led to the formation of the Vereniging voor Vrouwenkiesrecht, Association for Women's Suffrage, in 1894, which she also co-founded. This organization was specifically focused on obtaining the right to vote for women, and Drucker's leadership was instrumental in its early successes. She believed that suffrage was a fundamental right that would enable women to participate fully in society and influence laws and policies that affected their lives. Wilhelmina Drucker was a prolific writer and used her pen as a tool for advocacy. She wrote under the pseudonym Gypsy and published numerous articles and pamphlets on women's rights. Her writings were not only persuasive but also accessible, aiming to reach a broad audience and educate both men and women about the importance of gender equality. Through her writing, Drucker was able to articulate the feminist agenda and challenge the prevailing gender norms of her time. Despite facing opposition and criticism, Wilhelmina Drucker remained steadfast in her convictions. She was known for her audacity and willingness to confront powerful institutions, including the church and the state, which she saw as complicit in the oppression of women. Her activism often put her at odds with more conservative elements of society, but she was not deterred. Drucker's resilience in the face of adversity inspired many women to join the feminist cause and fight for their rights. Wilhelmina Drucker's legacy is marked by the tangible progress she helped achieve for women in the Netherlands. Her tireless efforts were partially rewarded in 1919, when Dutch women were granted the right to vote. Although Drucker did not live to see this victory, having passed away in 1925, her activism laid the groundwork for this historic change. The enfranchisement of women in the Netherlands can be seen as a direct result of the decades of advocacy and campaigning by Drucker and her fellow activists. In recognition of her contributions to the women's movement, a statue of Wilhelmina Drucker was erected in Amsterdam in 1939, symbolizing her enduring impact on Dutch society. The statue, known as the Vrouwenbeeld, stands as a testament to her legacy and serves as a reminder of the struggles faced by early feminists. It is a focal point for celebrations and commemorations related to women's rights in the Netherlands. Wilhelmina Drucker's influence extends beyond her lifetime, as she is regarded as a foundational figure in the history of feminism in the Netherlands. Her work has inspired subsequent generations of feminists, and her ideas continue to resonate in contemporary discussions about gender equality. The Wilhelmina Drucker Fund, established in her honor, supports projects that promote the position of women in society, ensuring that her vision for a more equitable world lives on. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through this figure's fascinating life. If you're passionate about history, don't forget to subscribe to Figures in History for more captivating stories of influential figures from the past. Leave a comment below and let us know which historical figure you'd like to see in future episodes. Your suggestions matter, and together, we can continue exploring the amazing figures that shaped our world. Keep exploring, learning, and shaping a brighter future through understanding the past.